put it on Netflix. Who's paying? Want to put it on Amazon? Who's paying for that? That's like putting it on Paramount Plus. Who's paying for that? You feel what I'm saying? You want to watch it?
That's fire.
You feel what I'm saying? Like nobody wants to
Put on
Hulu
Peacock or something.
Out of nowhere kind of break, like how it just leaves you on a cliffhanger. Like it's starting to get interesting. You see these other Viltrumites. Okay, now where are we going with this? And then now you're just sitting here. They pretty much teased you and told you to go home.
All right, what's up, y'all? So we seen on Twitter that people are saying that Amazon's in. All right, so Invincible's falling off. What do y'all think the reasons is for why people are saying that on Twitter? Anybody want to start up?
You already know why.
Yeah, the obvious reason is the mid-season break. They basically destroyed it at its biggest peak hype. Like season 1 already had a lot of hype. Season 2 came with the fire right back at it, and then they dropped us off in the middle of it and said, what? I think we waited about 3 months before.
Yeah.
Almost 4, wasn't it?
Yeah, about three, 4. I can't remember exactly before it came back. So I think that's why people are saying it. And on top of the fact that nobody's talking about this 5th episode of the 2nd season, is why I think people are saying it's falling off. But do y'all agree that it's falling off? I guess I should start there because what do y'all think? Do y'all agree this?
You got to give it a little bit of slack to me. I feel like, yeah, it took a break, but it's still Invincible. And I feel like it's still good regardless of the break or not. I feel like people are just weird when it comes to certain things. You know what I mean? Like it just dropped. It'd be different if it had been out like Record of Kings. Nobody didn't know about the 2nd season or whatever. And then we'd be like, what happened to Record of Kings? Then I would be like, Invincible fell off. But the fact is, it's only been out not even a whole day yet.
Yeah,
I don't think it's fell off. To me, I feel like it needs more time to fall off. Now, like the next episode, nobody will talk about them. Then I think it's over. But right now, I feel like I'm giving it a little bit of slack. That's just me.
What you think, Glue?
Yeah, I definitely agree with Ant. It's definitely the break in between because it's kind of like, hate to go off topic, but it's still similar. It's like the Attack on Titan thing, like how they kept splitting up the final season of it. Like eventually people just got, people got sick of it. So I could see it being here. It was just like a out of nowhere kind of break, like how it just leaves you on a cliffhanger. Like it's starting to get interesting. You see these other Viltrumites. Okay, now where are we going with this? And then now you're just sitting here. They pretty much teased you and told you to go home. So I can understand why people were upset about that. But I don't think it fell off though. People are just salty because they had to wait so long to get the rest of this. Of whatever we're going to be getting out of this. I don't think they confirmed how many episodes you're getting currently, but yeah, people are mad.
Or 12? I think it's 12.
12 total?
Yeah, I think 12 total. So we'll probably get about 6 more.
6 more.
But yeah, no, I think you guys are hitting it on the nail. People just seem to be mad. And I think it's people have the right to be mad, to be honest. Yeah. Streaming services kind of stinking how they're feeding us this media. A weekly basis, if you're not going to drop it all at once, fine, but we should be getting it on a weekly basis. Don't tease us like we're children. Let us watch the show in its entirety because people got lives and want to see it, especially because we already had a huge wait before we got season 2 to begin with. So I will say that people have I understand what people mean when they're saying it fell off, but I hope that people put that hate towards Amazon, to be honest, and not Invincible. I think you got to separate the art from the studio in this instance because the material is there for Invincible. They're doing it well enough for people to like what they're putting out. It's the studios who made the decision to separate it or delay it. And they said they had a reason. I think they said because they want season 3 to come out quicker and we didn't have to wait this long. But to be honest, I would have rather have just them started putting Invincible out in like January or in March now instead of us having this weird mid-season break. But overall, when season 2 is over, I bet people say season 2 is fire because you'll be able to watch it in order as quickly as you want. You won't even remember there's a break. So there's that as well.
I also think that the way that they went about like when they did end, and people kind of weren't expecting it to end at the episode 6, like you came back next week and was like, oh, like I literally have to wait. There's a trailer for it, but you only realize that if you go back on Amazon and see that, versus everybody else is just like, okay, so now we're waiting. Then we randomly get like a YouTube trailer. There's like the marketing for when the next part 2 of this was going to come out was not very well done. Yeah, it's like you built up all the hype, you cut us off at the peak of it. You don't really market when the hype is supposed to resume, and then just randomly, like I think you said, what, it popped up on midnight when everybody
they dropped the episode
that doesn't know about it would be asleep. So it's like that's not even a fair time frame to get the hype started. You did it when everybody's asleep.
The type of show this is, to be honest, I don't need a YouTube trailer. I don't even really need a trailer. They need to take a page out of like old school, like early 2000s Adult Swim's book and do some of the like weird marketing. Like you just see a bunch of like Viltrumites or something popping up randomly in the cities. They should have put a Viltrumite on like a beach or something like that. Like, oh, they're invading the US or something like that. And I think that would have got a lot more hype than this. And it probably would have been cheaper too. Just 3D print a bunch of Viltrumites and leave them places and let people keep them or make them too heavy so nobody could take it. And I think that would have been a lot cooler than what they did. But you're right. It's just a trash way to handle a show. And the show takes too much of the brunt force when we should be looking at Amazon. It's already an exclusive on Amazon.
Yeah.
Which is already going to hurt the show itself. And then you want to be butt on the other end of it. Like, you can, come on, you got to pick your struggle. You can't have all of them.
It's
the show correctly. It's already an exclusive.
Yeah, it's the Villain Saga treatment for season 1. It was so good, but it was only on Amazon or some shit. Niggas didn't even watch it. So it's like, you go from there. Season 2, they put it on Netflix. It get an award. They talk about giving it awards and stuff because it was done the right way. Because everyone can see it. You put it on Netflix, who's paying? Or put it on Amazon, who's paying for that? Yeah. That's like putting it on Paramount Plus. Who's paying for that? You feel what I'm saying? You want to watch it? You feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody wants to.
Put on Peacock or something like that.
And the wild part about it is like they're trying to stop people from like pirating and things like this. This is going to encourage people to do it more because it's too many different ways to try to get the media.
Fact.
Yeah. So. I don't know. It sounds like we're all on the same page. Twitter is over-exaggerating as usual, but I think they have their right this time, and we should give Twitter a break. But you guys can let us know what y'all think in the comment section. Has Invincible fallen off for you? It probably didn't because you found this video. And if you do think that it is falling off, or they're not doing something right, maybe you read the comic and you're a nerd and it's not perfect, let us know in the comment section down below, and we'll argue with you. Regardless, we'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.